Hello, I'm back. This is Britton. I'm here again to talk about my favorite thing, which is homeschool. I'm just going to talk about some of the extra resources that I've been using as extracurricular, enrichment, morning basket type idea. I don't do a morning basket, but I do like to have things to use to just sit on the couch, snuggle, learn about things with my daughter from day to day. So I've got 6 things here. So let me share these with you. First off, I've been looking for a really good, lovely devotional to use with my daughter for a while. It seems kind of hard to find something that is inspiring and shares the beauty and love of Jesus without being overly moralizing, I guess. So I landed on this devotional called Thoughts to Make Your Heart Sing. This is by Sally Lloyd-Jones, who also wrote the Jesus Storybook Bible. I wouldn't say that I love every devotional. I love every devotional. However, some of them I think might be over my daughter's head conceptually. So I'm just sort of going through them and picking them one by one. I'd say that so far about 70% of it has been great for her. So it's one that I am excited to go through and then just go through again in kindergarten and just remind her just of how loved she is by God. It was so sweet. One of them I read to her and she just started to shine, just thinking that Jesus knows her and loves her so specifically, and she brings it up all the time now, which type of thing that makes me cry. Anyway, so this has been really great. I definitely recommend this. I got this one off of either thrift books or used off of Amazon, which I do with the majority of my books. So you can definitely find it at a good price, and I've really loved it. Another one I picked up for her just because she loves crafting, like her mom. So I got this for her. It's called Preschool Paper Crafts, and it is a book of preschool paper crafts that she can cut out. And then in the front it has all these directions. You need a couple extra supplies, but very minimal. So far I've had just about everything I've needed for her to complete one of these. And yeah, I like to hand her one when she's asking for something crafty to do, or if I'm busy making dinner or working with her brother or anything like that, cleaning the house, whatever. This has been a really fun resource. So really like this. This is off Amazon, Preschool Paper Crafts by Stefania Luca. Another book I love, and Mother Goose just, is a good classic, but ultimately it doesn't make a lot of sense, especially in our current culture, because those poems, so many of them are so old. So we've done Mother Goose for a couple years. I have a Mother Goose book, but for me, I felt like it was time to move on. So I wanted this book for so long. This is a child's book of poems by Gio Fujikawa, and it's just a gorgeous book. The illustrations are incredible, and I love just the vintage mid-century look. Love all the little children. Every page has beautiful, exquisite, unique drawings and beautiful poetry from a wide range of poets. Let's see here. Nursery rhymes, Robert Louis Stevenson, Robert Browning, William Blake, Kate Greenway, Wordsworth, everything you would want. But all Christina Rossetti here, but all just matched with some beautiful illustration. And I love to either pick a poem and read it a couple times, or we'll just do a whole spread, or I'll find something that relates to the time of year that we're in. So yeah, this is just a fun one to just kind of pick something and open and introduce her to poetry and like the pace of poetry, like I'm not even thinking of the right word. There's a word, the lilt, whatever, of poetry. So this is, one that I really love. I also have, for enrichment, I try to do about one of these a week. This is called Come Look With Me, Enjoying Art with Children by Gladys S. Lizard. She has more than one book in this series, but essentially it's about 20 20 so paintings. This one is all portraits of children, and it comes with a set of questions and then a little artist bio and just some information about the painting itself. And so what we'll do is just take 2 to 3 minutes to kind of look at this and make our own observations. Then I'll ask her these questions, and then I won't necessarily read this whole thing to her, but kind of use it to sort of supplement our conversation about the painting. And I just want to teach her how to look, I guess. I don't necessarily expect her to be, a fine artist someday, but I think the ability to observe and to look at art is so important, and it just blesses you your whole life. So I'm starting her young. The next one that I want to get from this series is Native American art, and I'm really looking forward to doing that one. So we're like 3/4 of the way through this, and then probably going to get that other book as well. And then nature lore, of course, especially this time of year. So many cold days. We live where it snows quite a bit, and I'm not always motivated to get out in the snow, or neither is she. So books about nature are really important and special this time of year. One that we're loving right now that we've been reading again and again is The Year at Maple Hill Farm, and this just goes through the year at a farm. Every page has really amazing illustrations and goes through a different month. Here is April, all about eggs being laid and hatched. And it's very humorous. It's really fun to read as a parent, and she really likes it too. And then the other book in this series is Our Animal Friends, and we have that one too and really love it. So this is one I really am liking right now. And then last one for nature is Slow Down. And this is 50 Mindful Moments in Nature by Rachel Williams. And again, the illustrations in this are incredible. Illustration is super important to me. I want to always present a really amazing, just visual feast for my kids, and give them like a really refined sense of what is good and beautiful. Not the good and the beautiful, but just what is lovely. So, yeah. Oh, here's one that we just did recently. A snowflake falls. And you guys, I had no idea that this is how snowflakes formed. So it just goes through the very beautiful and minute process of how a water droplet freezes and grows its arms, and all of the factors that go into a snowflake being formed. So this is a really great page of this book, but there's all kinds of things being featured in here. Here's a honeybee hive getting to work. A tadpole becomes a frog. Let's see, sunflower tracking the sun. Every page is just full of beautiful things to look at and wonderful information for children. So yeah, I like to open this up and just pick one that we haven't read yet and sit down and read it and discuss it and answer questions. She has a lot of questions about like specific pictures in here. So this has been a wonderful book, and one that we're probably going to use for a curriculum I'm using for kindergarten as well. So long-term investment with that one. Those like enrichment resources, those are the ones that change the most often for me, but that's what we are currently using and have been using since Christmas. So I'll let you know when those change and when I pick some different books as well. I think too that I might want to do a video of all the books that I love for winter and this time of year, as far as like nature and coziness and all of that goes. So yeah. Thank you for watching again. I appreciate you coming back here, or if it's your first time, thank you so much for watching. All right, talk to you later. Bye.